Making sure the mic is on. All right. We made it. We made it. Another trip. Another meal. This is my last meal of the day. I had a I don't know, less than practical. I don't. That doesn't sound right. It's just I didn't really track what I was eating today. I mean, I did up here, but I didn't write anything down. I kind of just ate when I was hungry, and for better or for worse, what I ate was just kind of shit food. I think the only real meal that I had today was had tacos, chicken tacos, at the airport, and I had I had some Cheetos. I had some hot Cheetos. I'll admit that. I had some. I had like 2 or 3 donuts. I kind of figured today was kind of a refeed style day, just because I I don't know. I feel like my metabolism is taking forever to kick in, and I wanted to. I kind of just. I mean, I didn't really have the means to eat anything else because, like I've said before, it's just when I'm at work, when I do these types of gigs, it there's not much you can eat. I mean, I know I did it with like food from Walmart, but other than that, and I didn't want to do that again. I mean, I'll do it again, but I just figured I was like, fuck it, you know what? And time constraint also. I was a little restricted on time, so I didn't really have a chance to plan out what I was gonna eat. It was kind of just like, okay, just grab it and go. And I don't feel terrible about it. I don't do it all the time, so I think one day I'll be okay. It's not it's not a habit. It's not a reoccurring issue. So I think I'll be okay. But tonight we are having more tacos, but these are the tacos that I actually like to have, not some fucking airport tacos. This is some authentic street tacos. Um, we've got 4 tacos de al pastor, aka adobada, aka what is it, like Lebanese style. I think these were originated from like, not originated, but they're descendants of like Lebanese people. Like Lebanese people figured out how to. I think. Don't quote me on that. Every time they just hit every single time. I know you guys see that other plate. Saw it. I know you guys saw me push it away, but I think tonight I'm gonna do it. Tonight is the night. Street tacos never miss. Damn. Forgot to grab something to drink. But if my memory serves me correct, that is in fact true. My memory did serve me correct. We've still got some Coke Zeros. Yeah, That's the stuff right there. Shit's too good. Nothing better than street tacos and Coke mix. That's my shit. But yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried about what I ate today. Being that I was traveling, most of the day. Woke up super early, so I think I'll be okay. But tomorrow I'm looking forward to my steak. I'm looking forward to my steak, my side of what is it, steamed rice, some cheese, maybe a little Coke Zero. Mmm. But I must say, I don't know what it is. I don't know why. Maybe maybe it's because the foods I ate were different, not as like filling. I don't know. I didn't think it was a food, but that's the only thing that changed. I mean, other than maybe less sleep, but I'm definitely sore from the last 2 days of working out, which is crazy because I don't think it didn't feel like I did anything different. It didn't feel like I pushed any harder. I definitely didn't push more weight this time because the dumbbells at the gym at the hotel had only went up to 50 pounds. So it's not that I pushed heavier weight. I just, I don't know. But like my legs are still sore from leg workout 2 days ago. Just dumbbells. And my chest is sore from yesterday's workout. And I just did, I did 3, 6, I think I did like 8 sets. Yeah, I don't know. 8 or 9 sets. Because I did three incline, 3 flies on the bench, and I think I did two or three flat bench. But something happened because it was it felt like a normal workout, but I'm sore as shit today. My chest, my chest hurts, which is crazy because I usually don't get sore until 2 days later. And this, I was sore 12 hours later. Yeah, because I mean, 24 hours ago, I was getting ready for bed. So I started getting sore like probably a few hours after I woke up. But oh well, I like it. I don't mind it. I actually prefer to be sore. Makes me feel like I got a better workout than if I'm not sore. Because I feel like when you're not sore, it kind of feels like you didn't really push yourself or go that hard in the gym. But when you're sore, you're like, oh fuck, I did something right. And that's definitely how I'm feeling. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow's meal. I'm looking forward to hitting the gym tomorrow relatively early. I saw that Larry Wheels got his pro card. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Congrats. Congrats to you, sir. Maybe I'll see you at the gym tomorrow and give you a proper handshake, fist bump. I don't know, proper congratulations. But I mean, it's Larry freaking Wheels. You're crazy if you thought that he wasn't gonna get his pro card. He looks good. He's lean. He's lean as hell. Definitely leaner than when like I first met him. Oh, yeah. This is the other plates. So this bad boy, this is the same order I got a few weeks ago. But except tonight we feast cuz I'm starving. Quesadilla. You guys can see it. With asada. Asada meat. Or just steak, really. But yeah, this is Dank City. I'd be interested to know what Larry's meals look like. Larry, let's do a collab. Let's do a, I don't know, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. The people want to see what you're eating. I want to know what you're eating. I want to know what it looks like. But I think we'll wait for you not to be in prep. Because I mean, I feel like when you're in prep, chicken, rice, veggies, water. But when you're not on prep, I want to see what that looks like. I can almost bet anything that I will not be able to keep up with what Larry eats. He's a monster. I think in his video, he was saying he was 242. Bro, that's almost 100 pounds more than what I weigh right now. Which is fucking crazy. His shoulder's the size of my head. But yeah, I'd be interested. I feel like a lot of these guys, they talk about what they eat, but I've never seen them do it. Definitely interested. But I guess we can only manifest it, right? I've been watching a lot of TikTok reels or TikToks. And they just, I was just thinking about how saying TikTok reels, I feel like that's when someone says, oh, what episode of Star Trek is Darth Vader in? What? Stupid. But yeah, just a lot of videos talking about how you gotta manifest the life that you want, and yeah, just changing perspective on things. Which I feel would be would be obvious for people, for me, to, be like, this is what I want. I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I'm going to do it. But a lot of people, including myself, it takes a long time for us to figure it out. And I think I'm getting there. I think I've done a pretty good job about it. Not knowing how something works and then just jumping anyways and doing it. Kind of how I like these videos. I don't know how to edit. I don't know how lighting works. I just know that I want to do this, and I'm kind of figuring it out along the way. And obviously trying to make, maybe each video with more precision of what I want it to look like. But I guess that comes in time. But I definitely never saw myself making videos of me eating and, talking about my diet. I never thought I'd be this into fitness, to be honest. I kind of grew up with it, but it was never like this big part of my life. I think it was more recently that it became something that I really wanted to pursue, and more than pursue, it's just pay attention to like my health, especially knowing that my genetics are not great, seeing, I've had 4 of like my 8 uncles had a open heart surgery because we've got like bad hearts. Yeah, but what is it called? The ones that pump the blood into the heart. I forget what they're called. Arteries. We've got bad arteries, which in turn leads to a bad heart. So, I think seeing all of that in my surroundings and trying to mitigate as much damage as possible before getting to that age. Because by the time you get to that age, the damage has already been done and you can't really reverse it. Whoa. You can't really reverse it. So I figured I'm already 30. I've had an okay time in terms of like taking care of my physical body. So, let's just maximize it. Let's make it as good as it can be to try and, maybe live as long as possible, to try and look as good as possible for as long as possible, if possible. Nothing is guaranteed, right? So who knows? Something can happen tomorrow, but at least I'll know that I did what I could to be able to maximize my time, in a sense. But it all starts with, your diet, working out. And I think above all else, above anything of that nature, I think it's your mindset. I think your mindset definitely is the first thing that you need to straighten out and get in order, and make sure that you've got the right thoughts, and you don't let things dictate your reality. You make your own reality. So, not to get too preachy, but that's just some of the thoughts that I've been having. So just thought I'd share with you guys, and maybe some of you can, share that same perspective, or maybe, you know, further look into having that type of perspective where it's like, if you want things to change, it starts up here. But then next step is here. Obviously not quesadillas, but you know what the hell I'm talking about. Physical body, working out, you know, um, what you put in your body, as I hold a Coke in the quesadilla. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, with that said, I don't know how many calories I've consumed today, which is a shocker. I've been tracking calories for like the last, I don't know, for a while. And I think this is one of those rare instances where I kind of just let it slide on purpose. And I think there's different variables to that. But overall, it's just like, you gotta enjoy things once in a while. I probably shouldn't have had 3 donuts. I probably shouldn't have had 3/4 of a hot Cheetos bag. I probably shouldn't have had chips with queso earlier with my tacos. But fuck it. I was hungry. I had a long day at work. I made shit happen today. So in a sense, I felt like I kind of deserved a little treat, if you ask me. And the little treat is not just the food, but not having to feel super guilty about what you eat. Especially knowing that 98% of the time, I eat pretty clean. Well, I eat pretty clean, and you know, if I have a little day to myself, God forbid, I want to eat something good that's not super healthy. But yeah. And I also saw a video of, I don't know his name, but it was like higher wellness, higher up wellness or something like that. It's this white guy, this blonde guy. Sorry, dude, I don't know your name, but yeah, he was just talking about how he got buzzed, right? He's all about like fitness and stuff, and he was talking about how he got buzzed, or he had a buzz going, and he's like, this is how you can, you know, not eat like shit when you get the munchies when you're like drinking. So he made like these nachos, like these healthy nachos. And I was like, huh. He's drinking. I don't really care to drink, but I definitely want some good food. Preferably if it's not like super healthy, because that's the best kinds of food. So I blame you. Higher wellness. But yeah, he's been popping up all over my feed. I think that's awesome. I think what he's doing is awesome. Helping people be more comfortable in front of the camera and being able to articulate themselves a little bit better. A little bit better, I say. I'm sure if they continue to do what they're doing, they're going to get a lot better. But I think with every video that one person posts, you get a little bit better. You get a little more comfortable. You get a little bit better. And I think same with me. I feel like I'm probably still am, but I feel like I've definitely come a long way. I feel like I was really awkward at first, and it was hard for me to open up or talk about things. Like I didn't know how to do it. And now I feel it, it's a little bit easier now. So I feel like what I did, he's trying to help and motivate others do. And I think that's fucking cool. So, oh goodness. This is a big ass quesadilla, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish it. I'm struggling. It's good. Don't get me wrong. But I'm struggling. And I'm getting sleepy. Oh boy. Maybe the caffeine in the Coke Zero will help combat some of the sleepiness that I got. Cause I took a pretty gnarly nap on the plane today. I get sick when I go on planes, so I take Dramamine, and the Dramamine that I have, it's like the regular one, so it's got something in it that makes you drowsy. And when I tell you that, I get fucked up. But I'm a super lightweight when it comes to anything that like alters my normal state of being. I can like feel it like almost immediately. Not immediately, but I feel it pretty quick. And when I took that, I was like, oh shit, I forgot. Like this makes you loopy if you don't eat. So I took it, and I took it probably 15 minutes before I got on my flight. When I tell you when I boarded, I did not even feel the plane take off. I was out. Thank you to the kind souls. It was an older couple that were sitting next to me that didn't bother to wake me up to go to the bathroom, to get something out of their bag. Because that's happened before and it kind of sucks. But luckily these people didn't do that, so cheers to you. I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying for you. You guys keep me going. Oh boy. But all in all, I think today, jumping back to the intake, if I had to take a wild guess, I'd say I probably had close to 3,000 calories. And very little of those 3,000 calories was protein. Yeah. I mean, before this, before this meal, I probably had, I don't know, 2,300 calories. But now with this, with what I just had, yeah, I think I might be over 3. I think I'm over 3K. But, whatever, you know. I was hungry. I've been doing research and it says it's good to have refeed days. It's good to eat when you're hungry, when you're trying to restabilize your metabolism and get your, I forget what they call it, but like your normal calorie expenditure for the day when you're trying to kick it up again without like working out. So, oh boy, that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, I'm excited to hit back tomorrow, especially at Larry's gym where he's got a bunch of like different cool machines for back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to choose wisely because I mean I'm only doing like no more than 9 sets, 8 sets. We did it. We nailed it. So that's it. Those are my late night thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Opinions, concerns, facts. I don't know. Maybe you guys just want to say that you hate hearing me chew. I don't know. We'll see. I don't do this. I mean, I feel like I only do the like the mukbang style videos when I travel. When I'm home, because it's so repetitive and it's the same thing, I save you guys a heartache. But I think we're good. I'm gonna clean this mess up, jump in the shower, get the dirty airplane germs off of me, and probably call it a night. So that's that. Thank you for listening, and I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Maybe not that bright, but you know what I mean. First meal tomorrow. I'll see you guys then.